How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. Now on today's show we're going to be talking about Spurs because they scraped through big time in the Europa League last night. We're also going to be talking about Liverpool because it looks like they've completed a deal for Bayern Munich's Thiago. And the last piece of news involves Arsenal because they're after a goalkeeper, but Brentford will only accept the deal if they loan him back.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right. So the first place we're going to start is very simple. Tonight, DTFC are in action. Now it's a DTFC 11. And I'm going to be taking them over to Witham Town Stadium where we will be playing Essex Charity FC. And it's for a brilliant cause and everything else. But the reason why I'm telling all of you is because if you cannot make it there, the game is going to be streamed live. You can watch every minute of the game live tonight. 7:30 the coverage starts. Kickoff is 7:45 UK time. And you just have to go over to the DTFC YouTube channel and you can watch the game over there. And trust me, we've teamed up with our matchday partners, Feel My Match. And this is going to be something good. And we're going to be testing it out with the view of doing it permanently throughout the course of the season for our home games at least. And that's the main DT team. Now, there's a few little things as to why you may want to watch this game tonight. There will be a few familiar faces in terms of my regular players because they're returning from injury and they need some minutes. I'll let you guess who that might well be. And the other person that will be making an appearance is me. Come on now. You know you want to go over and watch the game just to watch me. Live. Unedited. Can't, put something in and make it look good. What you see is what you get. All that training for the last 3-4 months looks like it may well come in handy. And you're about to find out. So, links in the description to the channel. Get yourself over there tonight. 7:30 the coverage starts. We've got commentators, everything. It's being done proper. And I really, really am looking forward to seeing your reaction to this. So links in the description to the channel. Get yourself over. And we'll see what happens tonight. So with today's show, first place we're going to start is Spurs. And they were in Europa League qualifying action last night. And to say they scraped through would be an understatement. They were playing Lokomotiv Plovdiv. And they won the game 2-1. But my word, they left it late. And my word, did they scrape through. It took Lokomotiv going down to 9 men for Spurs to overturn this. Now, Lokomotiv actually took the lead in the game. And they took the lead in the 71st minute. And Spurs were facing humiliation. And then, inexplicably, Lokomotiv had a player sent off for dissent in the 79th minute. And then in the 80th minute, a player handballs a shot on the line. He gets sent off. Spurs get a penalty. Harry Kane scores it. And then Ndombele scores with 5 minutes to go, and they were able to turn it round. Now, of course, there's only one leg with these games. It's not a two-legged affair or anything else. And Tottenham were very, very, very lucky. And I'm having a look at the Tottenham lineup. And they didn't go over there with a second string side. Jose Mourinho went with pretty much the strongest side he could go with. Hugo Lloris in goal, Doherty, Dyer, Sanchez, Davis as their defence. Højbjerg, Sissoko, Lo Celso, Bergwijn, Son and Kane. That is pretty much a full strength Tottenham side. The subs that they brought on were Ndombele, Lamela and Lucas. That is mad. They had to play a full strength side against Lokomotiv Plovdiv. And they scraped through. I'll tell you something, if they do sign Gareth Bale, because from what we're hearing is that he's due in London today, then my word, he's got one hell of a task on his hands. Does he actually know how poor Spurs are now? Jose Mourinho is going to get him playing in his old role at left back again. But yeah, they go through to another qualifying round, which is next Thursday. Oh my word, I've just seen the name of the team. How on earth am I meant to pronounce this? They're playing Skandija, I think it's pronounced like that, in North Macedonia. And again, like I was saying, that's next Thursday. Now, I know it's very easy to joke because I support Arsenal and we are in the Europa League as well. But we're already into the group stages. Spurs are going through this qualifying round and they were shambolic last night. And they had to scrape through, and that's embarrassing when you think of the players that they got out there. They weren't good in their opening Premier League game. They're going to have to go into Premier League action this weekend as well after, travelling to here. And there's like a run of games that they've got over the next 2 weeks, which is just mad. And they're all away as well. So good luck to Spurs. Sorry. Next piece of news involves Liverpool because they have agreed a deal for Bayern Munich Spain midfielder Thiago Alcantara. And this is a transfer that's been, on the horizon and mentioned for quite a while. Manchester United's name's been thrown into the hat recently, but I don't really see anything concrete on that. He will wear the number 6 jersey at Liverpool. Of course, he wears number 6 at Bayern Munich. He's signing a 4-year contract and it's going to cost £20 million, and that will be paid in instalments over the 4 years that he's there. And there is, of course, a potential for £5 million in add-ons. Now, the one thing I'll say about this deal, and it's not even directly linked to the deal in terms of the player, because first and foremost, Thiago is an unbelievable player. Trust me, Liverpool have got themselves one hell of a player on their hands here. It's what I'm seeing in the media, and in particular Sky Sports, and a few reporters in particular, who were very quick to rip Arsenal apart about the Nicola Pepe transfer last season, about how Arsenal were paying in instalments over the course of his transfer, and that it's because we were broke and we ain't got no money, and they were really putting the transfer down. Now they've been speaking about this one with Thiago, and apparently in their world this is an unbelievable deal. How Liverpool have managed to structure it in the way that they have with instalments is brilliant. Wonderful piece of business. Can you not see the media agenda against Arsenal? How can you sit there in one breath and say that a deal that Arsenal do in instalments is because we're broke and we ain't got no money, and then in the next turn around and say that Liverpool, who do the same thing, is a bargain? If anything, Liverpool paying in instalments is worse than what Arsenal are, because we're paying £70 million, which is what Nicola Pepe cost. Thiago cost £20 million. Can Liverpool not afford £20 million? Why are you not got the same energy that you have for Arsenal? Why are Liverpool not broke? Why are you not mentioning none of this? I think everybody will know who I'm on about. If you don't, then somebody please tag his name and just mention it in there, because you all know I'm on about. I can't actually, comment or say anything to the guy on social media because he's blocked me. Because I called him out over his hypocrisy a year ago and he couldn't handle it. And I'm done with all of this rubbish. Instalments for players has been around for years. Absolute years. It's not a new thing. It's smart business, first and foremost. But we've got reporters and people that have agendas against certain clubs making out it's something different. Get in the bin. So, back to the actual subject. Thiago, like I said, brilliant signing for Liverpool. Remains to be seen what happens with Ronaldo now, who's been linked heavily with Barcelona, and he has a year left on his contract. But £20 million for a world-class player like Thiago, yeah, fair play to Liverpool. They got themselves one hell of a player there. Next piece of news involves Arsenal, and this is a bit of a strange one. Obviously, we've sold Emi Martinez, and people will know we need to get a backup keeper. I don't think Matt Macy and that's ready to be coming in as a backup goalkeeper. And then there's been talks of a goalkeeper that's playing over in France, and it'd be about £1 million or £2 million. But then a name that was initially mentioned is the Brentford goalkeeper, David Raya. And that name's popped up again. And Arsenal are offering £10 million, which has been rejected apparently. But now reports are saying yesterday that Brentford will accept a bid as long as he can go back on loan for the season to them. But then don't that defeat the object? Because you look at it and say, well, Arsenal need a goalkeeper, so why are they going to bring one in a second choice but then send him back, because then wouldn't they need a keeper anyway? But then what if they get the guy in from France for £1-2 million, but then get this guy from Brentford in anyway, and then in a year's time they're stuck with 3 goalkeepers? I honestly don't know. None of this makes any sense in any way, shape or form. I don't know. I'm just relaying what the report says, but it just seems strange to me. Why waste over £10 million when there's other areas we need to sort out? I don't know. It's a strange one. So there we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. Remember, links in the description. DTFC's YouTube channel. You can watch our game tonight. From 7:30 p.m. we will be going live. So get yourself involved. It's going to be totally interactive. And I can't wait to see this, try it out. And hopefully this is what we're going to be doing as a way forward. So, yeah. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. And also, if you are new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video. And I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.